on the preliminary card, we've got Jason Witt taking on Cole Williams in the UFC welterweight division.
I'm yawning. This is probably a good time to go grab a snack if you want to on this fight. I wasn't super excited with either one of these guys. Hey, no disrespect. Like, I haven't gotten in the cage, so I don't want to sound like one of those guys. What did I post that thing on our Facebook group about the guy eating the chips and drinking the thing? And he's like, I would have head kicked him and choked him out or something. That's not me. Anyways, Jason Witt, I like Jason Witt in this fight. He's the younger fighter. He's a little bit more experienced fighter. His last fight, people are probably going to look at that and say, well, you're going against this guy that just got, ground and pounded in the first round in under a minute. He did take that fight on super short notice. And from the research that I've done, it was supposed to be on the undercard and got bumped to the main card. So here's a guy getting his UFC debut, thinking he's going to be on the undercard, gets bumped to the main card. So you can imagine the nerves that this guy had going into this fight. So I like him. He trains at Glory MMA, trains with James Krause. I love those things. If you're looking to go the other way with Cole Williams, the only thing that I saw that could stand out is Jason Witt has been knocked out 4 times out of his 6 losses. So you could possibly see a Cole Williams KO in here. I just don't think it happens. I think Jason Witt gets it done.
Yeah, Jason Witt, this dude, he likes to throw head kicks, throw some overhand rights, some stiff jabs, good uppercuts is what I've seen on the tape. He's got some nice ground and pound, but he likes to stay in half guard for control, which I like to see sometimes, just so that way you're not losing the position. You're just maintaining that top control. He probably has a slight power advantage and a slight technical disadvantage. And in my opinion, he's got the better cardio in this matchup, which might come into play. Got Cole Williams. He's got 4 sub wins to his name. He lost his debut to Claudio Silva. He's a striker. He's very comfortable on his feet. Very nice straight right hand and overhand right. Doesn't have the best striking defense. He'll use trips with the underhook to mix it up. But he keeps his hands relatively low. I don't know. I mean, unless you got amazing fast switch muscle fibers, don't really want to be doing that. But nicely timed underhooks. And his path to victory is an early finish with these gas tank issues. So, but I don't have the best read on this fight, but I'm gonna lean Jason Witt, probably to win a decision or a submission. But yeah, like I said, I don't have the best read on this fight.
This is a pretty weird fight. You have 2 older fighters that are both just 0-1 in the UFC. Cole Williams, almost 37 years old here, and Jason Witt, 33. Cole Williams, obviously with the 11-2 record, a little bit better, and Jason Witt has shown to be very beatable. But I just think that the experience and cage time and looks like just a little bit more experience and a little bit younger. At this weight class, I think once you start getting into your upper 30s, it makes it very tough. Hence the reason why I don't think I'm going to be making a giant run into the UFC as a welterweight, as I'm already in my 30s as an amateur. I'm going to go with Jason Witt's youth and just a little bit more power to put this one away. Late second, early third round finish by punches.
I'm probably leaning towards Cole in this one. It comes a bit of a shock to you. I think, Jason, wasn't it, you said 4 out of Witt's 6 losses came by knockout?
Yep.
Yeah, I think, as you boys touched upon, there's some sort of gas tank issues with Williams on his behalf. I think if he does get the fight done, I think he gets it done early on. I think, personally, from my point of view, I think Williams is just a sort of the sharpest striker, only slightly, just, very, very, very slightly, in my opinion. I just think he has enough to get the fight done early on. He does have the ages certainly in Witt's side, and he's also got the experience as well. Both are going to want to impress because, they're both coming off of their debut losses in the UFC. It's not the most interesting of fights on paper, to say the least, with no disrespect to both blokes. But I think if Williams gets it done, he's got to get it done very early on, probably via a first-round knockout. Once we see the end, or both fighters going into the second round and into the third, that's when we see Witt sort of outpoint Williams and take him apart and eventually get the decision. But I think Cole Williams will get it done early on. So I'm leaning towards Williams via first round TKO on this one.
I can see it.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a bad bet, honestly. I think the line's pretty close on that one too, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it's almost a coin flip.
Yeah,